Yeah, once again from the great minds of nine talking about states. First of all, we're gonna start out by saluting the homie Ahmad of Choppa City and Adam of Avengers, and wishing a speedy recovery to the homie Jesse of Avengers. States was up here. Last minute change to the format due to low numbers, but we still ended up with an A and B champ. Championship Sunday was at EC Lawrence in the coldest weather ever. Ain't no footage, but I'm talking to the homies. Couple champs, couple runner-ups, some losers, and some others. We talking about states. Now I'm talking about
What up?
what up, champ? Talk to me.
Something like a little something sweet. Oh shit, upside down. I'm tripping. Something sweet like this. Something sweet like this.
What up, champ?
Huh?
What up, champ?
What's that?
How you doing, man? So I guess next year they'll be in your colors, huh?
Yes, sir. What's good, my boy?
Happy for you, proud of you, man.
Thanks, man. Those we needed that.
Why you say that?
Well, I think we needed it in the order it happened to. We had to get Vipers talking a lot of shit, and they've beaten us once before, and then we had to do it against Savages. We done seen Savages in the ship twice before.
Mhm.
They beat us both times, and then last year they knocked us out the semis. So it was only fitting, we see these dudes in the championship here at home and bring it home.
I mean, I guess that says something about y'all three too, that y'all always have to go through each other to get there too. So
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a good team, man. They're gimmicky, but they're very experienced. They know what they're doing. So and they got ballers. They're good. That's
yeah.
a good squad.
This is the worst weather you've played in?
Yeah, this is pretty bad. But you know what? I'm telling you, man, we were all cold, but we were talking about it and we just wanted it more than any other team. I swear to God, we were like, look, yeah, we're cold, but they're colder. Like
Yeah.
they don't want to hit us. That's why we started putting in our O line because they didn't want to hit us. We wanted to hit them. We wanted it. It was ours.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What was the toughest matchup for you?
Saturday was easy, man. Obviously, they were the B teams. Kind of ran through them. Uh, Avengers, who you guys played, we actually had them down 21-6. And then they scored, and then we took our foot off the pedal. We started doing some stupid shit, and I mean they brought it back to 21-18, and then us punting the ball.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so our defense came up big. Vipers, they're obviously a super experienced team, very very good, but we moved the ball pretty well on them. We only won 7-0, but I had a touchdown pass to Ahmad that got taken back because I started the play without a flag.
Oh wow.
We were on the 1 yard line, 4th and 1, and we decided to kick a field goal, and Lamar dropped the ball. So I mean, it could have easily been like 17-21 nothing kind of game.
Yeah.
They didn't move the ball on us. I mean, our defense crushed it. And then Savage's game, I mean, they came out and scored off the rip, and then from that they didn't do anything else. I mean, we gave up 7 points between the two games.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, Avengers, I think we just kind of underestimated them. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they're a very good team. That's the A team for sure.
Okay. Was there a game or stretch where the momentum really swung for y'all?
Positive or negative?
Both
Negative, the
ways. Both
Avengers
ways.
for sure.
I said both ways.
Avengers for sure. I
Okay.
mean, we were nervous. We were nervous. We blew it. You know what I'm saying? We were doing some dumb shit.
Okay.
Uh, Positive. I mean, yeah, Savages went up 7-0, and then they stopped us, and we punted. And then once we stopped them there, we went down and scored. And we were like, all right, this is kind of our game. And then they didn't move the ball anymore. That's when I said we brought in our bigs because
Mhm.
we started off spread and we were moving it a little bit, but I mean he was getting to me. The rusher was good. And then we decided to put our bigs in, and it was like I had all day. They just didn't want to touch them.
So I mean, I guess this is a random. What makes you want to start a game in spread when you have these biggies that people really don't want to deal with? What makes you want to do that sometimes?
Bro, I mean you saw our squad. We had the fastest team, right?
Yeah.
But the cold really kind of hindered what we could do, right? It was hard to throw in that weather.
Yeah.
So they started to take away our backmen. And so it's like, obviously I don't have the best arm. I'm not going 15, 20 yards down the field throwing dots in that weather.
Okay.
So, uh, we went conventional, and then we were basically just running corner routes from the slots and then Orlando on slants underneath. And I mean, they just wouldn't cover it. And then once Orlando gets the ball in stride, he's getting at least 15, 20, 25 yards a pop. On Pat's side, they started coming down on Pat, but on Orlando's, they just never came down. So he just kept hitting the slant.
This Orlando's first year playing States?
Yeah.
I think that's probably why they didn't know who he was.
Yep. And then we have Booyah back there too. But a lot of people saw him on Saturday, so they started shooting him right away.
Yeah.
So like I talk about the weather because if it was normal weather, I would have turned that into a wheel route or a slant or something different where they can't just shoot them down at full speed.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be able to throw, a wheel route on the money in that kind of weather. So
Okay. Okay. What gets overrated about States, and does it still get enough credit? Excuse me.
I think we're gonna build it back up. I think it's kind of been in a weird little space for a little while. Um, Kind of the same teams all the time, but as much as people hated what Jeremy was doing, I think this was the smoothest States game days. The last, I don't know, 10 years, you're always waiting for your game time. Sometimes refs are there, sometimes they're not. Uh, Lights don't, there's no lights. There's a lot of stuff where Jeremy does well with that, but the behind the scenes stuff, he obviously, we need to get him better at that because it's
Yeah.
like communication's lost, but he wants to make it a bigger tournament. And I think that's what it needs. I mean, I think it was good exposure this year.
Yeah. I think that's good to hear that he wants to make it a bigger tournament because
I mean, he's trying to make it 30, 40 teams, which is good, obviously.
what's next for you? Or next
And
for
that was
y'all?
that's a tough question, right? I don't know. It's funny. We were talking in the chat last night, and we were like, if it's in Richmond next year, I think we got to run it back. We got to go in there, trap, and do it one more time, kind of thing. So, I mean, I don't see too many teams beating what we had. I mean, our defense was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like we kept the game pretty simple. It was pretty efficient. You get the ball to the playmakers, let them do their thing. Across the board, we had mismatches anywhere. So, offense, I think this, if we keep it simple, it is what it is. And then, we added Mooney, dude, great addition. I don't know why most hated didn't want him. He hit us up. He played with us. I mean, once Jason got hurt, Jason didn't play all Sunday.
Okay, that's why he was over there. Okay. Okay.
So we were missing Jason and James Johnson.
Oh wow. Y'all
Both,
seen him
yeah,
on Sunday.
yeah. Both of them got hurt on Saturday. And
Okay.
that's two all-stars on your defense. And Jason calls the defense.
Okay.
So we went to Mooney, and it was kind of one of those things where we talked about it. We said, look, there's one person playing, calling it. Mooney's going to call it. If you don't like it, we'll take a timeout and we'll talk about it. But we have to believe in what each other's doing. Some guys didn't like we were going spread. Some guys didn't like we were going conventional. But
Yeah.
we said, look, you just got to believe in what we're doing, and look where it got us. So
A lot of times it ought to take, man, one voice saying this is what we're doing and everybody just buying into that, bro.
and that was, I'm telling you, before the tournament started, that's what we said. You have to just trust what this guy is saying. If you don't want to play, you can hop off. But this guy's calling the defense. This guy's calling the offense. So
Respect, respect. But yeah, man, just want to chop it up with a champ for a little bit, man. Congratulations to you. Like I said, happy for you, proud of you, man.
yes, sir, man. Look, a couple extra shout outs. I wanted to hit, Pat. Pat was a dog this weekend. Like not just killing everybody and making everybody his bitch. I mean, he was dogging everybody, but in the huddle, on the sideline, helped me through a lot of things. We talked through a lot of things.
Okay.
Orlando coming up first tournament went crazy. Booyah went crazy. Um, Another huge addition for us was DJ. I mean, DJ was huge on the D line, had a couple picks. He was my center during spread. He made some huge plays, and then like all the rest of the normal Chopper guys did what we did. I mean, Cheatham shut him down anytime he was on offense. Probably had a tutty. They didn't throw at him all game every time. You know what I mean? So it was a team win for sure, bro.
That-
Very
that-
happy for everybody on the squad.
Me as well, dog. Congratulations to y'all, dog.
Appreciate it, man.
Man, what's up, champ? Talk to me.
What's good, man? What's
How I feel?
good?
How I feel, man?
Hey, look, it feel good, man. Look, I got it on me, man. Hey, it feel good. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, granted, as a team, like we went out there, we did our thing. We went out there on a mission, like from the jump. Like we knew we won it. We knew what it was. We knew it was gonna be cool. Like we already knew the deal. Like we had that one goal, one mission, and that was to come home champions. No matter if it was an A or B, like we was gonna get it regardless. So the fact that we all had that mindset and like we knew we wanted, we locked in from the jump. Like we lost one game on Saturday, and I think from there it was just like, yeah,
Who'd y'all play Saturday?
we had Burgos and No Limit.
Okay.
And losing to Burgos, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. I blame that on defense though, and like they took the blame for that too. Like offense did what they needed, but defense wasn't locked in that first game. But then after we lost, we already knew it was no more losing. It was like we about to put BCA to No Limit, and then everybody else we worried about on Sunday. You feel me? So we just had to lock in each day. Like we was just taking it, you feel me, one day at a time. But we already knew what was up, so it was just like, we gotta do our thing.
Were these all new teams? You faced off against any of these before?
Burgos was new. No Limit. We play them all the time if we go to Fredericksburg. Some of them used to play with Reroute, some stuff like that. But people like to go off and start their own teams and stuff like that, which I ain't mad at. Do your thing. Um, Who else? 540. We play them all the time when we in Fredericksburg. That's always a good game between us. Like those my guys. Like it's all love, but when we on the field we compete. But at the end of the day, like it's all love. We always play them. So, and that was our first time ever beating them because when we played them every time in Fredericksburg, they always beat us.
Oh, word.
And it's always by like a touchdown or something. Like they always beat us, but we finally got our get back. We beat them. We played No Limit. I mean nonfiction before. They put BTA to us. I ain't gonna lie, they beat us in the regular season. Cause they was a good team. Like Reroute was still building, trying to find their identity and like who was staying, who wasn't, and stuff like that. So we went through that phase, but we knew what was up when we seen them again. Like we was like, all right, we know how they play. We seen how they ball. We just gotta lock in and do our thing. PME was new to us. Like we didn't know who they was, never played none of them before. They was a good team. They got some ballers on the team. That quarterback, we play against that quarterback when we in Fredericksburg because he usually plays with Most Hated. So like we already knew what type of time he was on. So yeah, it was some good ball. It was a good weekend. Like it was some good ball.
That's the worst or coldest weather you ever played in?
Hey bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably never do that again. Hey bro, I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy because like, mind you, we had the early morning games, so like both days we had 10 a.m. games. 10 a.m. on the Saturday one was cool. Like Saturday was cool. It was cool, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Sunday was insane.
Yeah.
With the snow,
Yeah.
man, I checked the weather before the game. It said it was like 27 degrees with a 35 wind chill, feel like 10 degrees outside. I said, yo. Oh, I said, yo, this is crazy. And then as it got darker, it just got cold. Cause like after we played the first game, our next game wasn't until 3. So I went to the car, was chilling, got warm, da da da. But because that injury that happened, shout out to my guy Jesse, make sure he doing good. But the injury made the game be delayed. So Vipers had to play their game on their field, and then we played after their game. So we didn't end up playing till like 4:15. Sun's starting to go down and stuff like that. And then we played nonfiction, and that game was cool, man. I was out there shivering, bro. I could barely stand in the receiver position, bro. Like I was shivering, bro. Like it was cold. Like it wasn't even funny. Like it was cold. Like, and then after we beat nonfiction, it was back to back. So like I didn't even get a chance to get warm. Like I just had to thug it out. And mind you, my hands is frozen. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just thug this out, play, do what we gotta do. Cause both games, I ain't gonna lie, nobody wanted halftime. We was like, bro, we just want to play and get it over with. So
Yeah.
we didn't do no halftime. We just went straight into it. So I checked the weather like before the championship game, and it said it was 17 degrees with a 34 wind chill. And then it said it felt like 3 degrees outside. I said, bro. I can't even, I can't feel my fingers, bro. The crazy thing is, I didn't even get a chance to really, go out there and record and take as many pictures as I planned to, because, bro, my hands was just, if my hands was out for at least, 5-10 seconds, bro, they was frozen, bro. I already know, it was cold.
It was cold.
Bro, that was different.
Did you make any plays this weekend?
Oh, of course, man. Of course. I think I scored probably, I want to say I had 4 touchdowns out of that whole weekend.
Okay.
I know I had one, the Burgos game. No limit. I just had some good catches on them that got us down the field.
Okay.
540, I scored. Nonfiction, I scored on the first play. As soon as we got offense, I scored. I took that joint to the crib first play.
Swear.
Yeah, I swear. To the crib first play. And then
these all body catches?
Oh nah, these was straight. Nah, these was the hey look. When the ball was there, I knew I had to catch the joint, bro. So now these was straight from the hand. I just had to make sure I secured the ball, because I ain't lie, my hands for real. So nah, these was catches from the hand, just getting loose. Cause look, it was cold, dudes ain't really want to pull flags for real. So it was just bro, once I made a few miss, I was out of there. Just had to go. And then I scored the PME game as well. And then I had I didn't have the game winning touchdown, but I had the pitch assist game winning touchdown. Yeah,
Wait, the QB from PME told me
hey,
tell me about this play, dog.
Hey man, let me tell y'all. So it was granted, like I said, it was cold out there. So my body started to shut down because it was cold. So I started cramping because I couldn't get warm. So I got cramps in both of my calves. And I'm like my teammates seen it. My whole mood changed. I barely could walk. And they're like, bro, Cheetah, what's going on? I'm like, bro, I'm cramping. So I had some mustard, whatever, thinking it would help. Bro, my body just wasn't. It was bro, it's cold. You can't get warm.
Yeah.
My hamstrings was tight and everything. I'm like, all right, bro. So I didn't play the first half of the championship game. I was trying to get warm. I was trying to move. Every time I tried to warm up and move, caught a cramp. I'm like, bro. So second half, I just kept it in. Made sure the team kept their head up. Made sure we was playing ball, whatever. Helped the offense out from the sideline. Second half, my QB and my boy Chris came to me and they like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we need you in the huddle, bro. Offense not the same with you not out there, bro. The huddle feel weird. I need you out there. However you can get out there, I need you out there. And I'm like, I can't let the bros down championship game. So I'm already in my head. I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta figure it out. So I tried to do a little something, did some high knees or whatever, try to warm up as much as I could. And then I ended up pulling out one of my teammates on offense. I'm like, bro, let me get a play. Let me see how I'm feeling. So once I got to move it around, when I was out there, my adrenaline was pumping. I'm like, all right, you feel me? I feel like I'm good. We down. It was a good game. We down a touchdown, I want to say. It was 7 minutes. I want to say 7 minutes. No, I mean, not 7. I mean 7 seconds left on the clock. We down at the 5. We bro, let's play this smart. Let's move down the field. Let's try to hurry up and score. Called a play in the huddle. I made sure it was smart, made sure it worked. I said, QB, if it's not there, throw it out of bounds, throw it at the ground, something. You feel me? We need some time. He all right. I drew the play up. Bro, this joint felt like a movie. The way that it all played out, that it worked. I'm like, all right, we there. Boom. QB snapped the ball. He dropped back. Everybody literally just collided to him. And last minute, he see me. He dumped it to me. And I'm like, damn, like I know it's probably no time left on the clock. Like I gotta make a play. My sideline telling me to get out of bounds. I'm like, fuck no. Green grass, nigga. I'm about to get low. So I hear my teammates saying, out of bounds, Cheetah, get out of bounds. I ain't listen to none they say. I just got I ain't gonna lie, look, I just got busy. Just boom, boom. I made 2 dudes miss, made the 3rd dude miss. I'm running down the middle of the field. Like I'm thinking I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Caught a cramp in my calf. Midway, I'm almost at the touchdown. Caught a cramp while I'm running midway. Luckily, I just see my teammate to the right of me. I'm like, yo, I just pitched the joint while I'm falling. Midway, I'm cramping the whole time. Pitched the joint while I fell. And I just heard everybody screaming. He took that joint to the crib the rest of the way. Mind you, I'm trying to be excited, happy. I'm trying to get up, bro. My calves wasn't having it. I'm like, all right, bro. So my teammates ended up coming over there, helping me up. But you feel me? They was just like, that's how you make a play, T. They're like, that's how you do it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was one of them ones. It was just like, bro, like we was locked in for it. Like defense and offense collectively was locked in. We didn't argue. We didn't fuss. When they scored on us, it was all right, bro. We gonna go out there, get it back. And that's what we did. Like we got our, you feel me? We got our props from everybody. It was like, bro, we went out there and did what was needed to be done. Like I said, we was the only 804 team to bring it back. So it was just like, you gotta give us our props because we balled for it. We was the last team to leave. We was out there in the cold, probably the longest. So it was just like, you feel me? Like all you can do is give us our props for real.
Salute
And then when they do be hating, you know what I do? I just be like, look, you know what I got though, right? All right.
Like I said, man, salute to you and salute to y'all, man.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
What's next for you? What's next for y'all?
People been asking me if I'm gonna play in the Holiday Bowl tournament in Fredericksburg, but honestly, I might chill until Nationals. I probably just stay on my grind, do my stuff that I do in the gym, and I probably just wait till Nationals, let my body kind of chill. I did a lot of running that weekend, so I'm gonna chill. And it's kind of low key like a bad weekend though, cause like what is the 27th, 28th, like that week?
Right after Christmas,
Yeah, man, I probably go back home to Baltimore with the family. I might stay that whole weekend. I'm trying to decide. Like I said, dudes been hitting me up asking me, but I ain't getting nobody an answer yet because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I might honestly just chill and just wait till Nationals for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate your time, man, as always.
Nah, appreciate you for sure, bro. Every time you have me, bro, I was like, when you first hit me up, I said, oh, yeah, it's my time. My time. Hey, look, from when we first talked about it, I was just like, bro, I didn't know who I was playing with yet.
Yeah.
I had some shit going on or whatever, but, made it happen, ended up with my guys, Reroute, and I was like I said, I told you, I said, bro, we going to win. Like, I'm not for none of that. Like, we going to win. Like I said, like we said, you asked me, like, is any DB I think that could probably guard me or who really matters? Like I said, I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. So until I find that person, I'm like, yo, he really strapping me.
Yeah.
I'ma just keep talking my talk till I see it. You feel me?
Why not? I
So,
feel you.
yeah, bro. But not for real. I appreciate it for sure. And all my other teammates that you have on here, I'm pretty sure they appreciate it too.
I respect. How was States for y'all, man?
One of them ones. It was all right, though.
Okay. How'd you feel about the new format?
With the AB.
Yeah.
I don't think it benefit A teams. It benefit B teams to a certain extent, but I don't think it benefit A teams. You play 2 sorry teams and you ain't got to adjust all day. Then you go against Choppa and you got to adjust and you ain't did it all weekend long. Shit get ugly.
That's funny. I didn't even think about that because signed up as a B team, I thought of it as, well, damn, I would have made my roster a little bit different if I knew it was like that. I didn't think about it as far as an A team playing 2 teams that you
walk over.
Yeah, that you plan to walk over and didn't happen to play nothing but real games the next day. It's not. Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that. That's funny. That's funny how shit don't affect you. You don't really think about it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What did the weather change about your game?
They ain't changed nothing for me. All I gotta do is snap. I don't do nothing but snap the ball, man, and get in the way. I don't block.
Okay. That code don't affect the snap at all, though?
Nah. It might slow it down a little bit, but it don't affect it that much. Now, if the wind,
Yeah.
it was windy day 2, but all I did was put a little bit more on it, and that was about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Championship game, 1-score game. Have you been in one of those before?
Nah, see, we've been winning here this year lately. Like I told everybody, we've been hot right now in a lot of tournaments, and I don't think it's been no 1-score. Nah, not recent, not here recently.
Okay. Was it a defensive game, more the weather, or what?
So for us, I'm gonna say the weather. Like I said, my brother played good all tournament. I think that game, like it got real cold that night, and he was just throwing dirt balls after dirt ball, dirt ball. I could see it took a toll on him a little bit, but it was cold out that bitch. Definitely was.
Did you make any plays this weekend?
All the way up into the championship game. All the way when it mattered the most, I ain't got damn do a damn thing.
What was your best game
though? Shit. I don't know. I had a little input in each game, so I'm gonna say I don't know. Every one I was involved until the last one I wasn't involved. That's probably why we lost.
What squad had the best rush? Was it Choppa?
Yeah, it was Choppa. I don't want to give out the sauce because we gotta play them again, but I know what's my brother's kryptonite, and I ain't gonna give out too much of the sauce. So
okay. Is Choppa the only team that has that quote unquote kryptonite or what?
Yeah, because most of the time, I give it away. Most of the time, when people rush, most of the time your rushers is like short, fast dudes. You can see over top of that. Choppa got some guys that's tall and still will get up after you with a little bit of speed. So, I'm saying? It's hard to get around. It's hard to throw around tall guys, especially when we don't, we're a spread team. You know what I'm saying? We're a spread team.
Yeah, DJ and Odie, they like I say, they fast and they lanky. So
yeah, it's hard to get around that shit, and it took a toll. Like I can say I don't think Choppa City had it to take me out the game, but they took me out without even like saying, "Hey, we're gonna take Mike out." Okay. Yeah. So,
what's one thing about State that never gets old, no matter how many you play
in? Just seeing people. You know what I'm saying? Seeing old faces. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Northern Virginia guys, you don't see that much. You know what I'm saying? So, just that.
Okay. Do you play in a lot of tournaments?
Yeah, I be hitting the road a little bit. A little something.
All right, what's next for you? What's next for y'all?
We going to nationals. We doing Orlando. We might touch Tampa, depending on how 6-man or 5-man play out. Cause they days be different up there from Orlando and Tampa. So I know for sure we're going to Orlando, but Tampa might be.
For sure. What other formats you play?
5s and 8s. That's it. Contact. 5 contact.
Okay.
We might jump into that non-contact. Non-contact, I had, when I first jumped out there, I felt for my rushes. Like, rushing from 7 yards is like, who the fuck want to do that every play, cuz? Like, the person that's rushing, if I was a rusher, I'm like, hell no. I'm not rushing from 7 yards every play. And then he 15 yards deep. We're talking a 21-yard rush. You're not ready to get that out me every goddamn play. Fuck that.
I'll be looking stupid too, dog.
Yeah. Not ready to get that out of me.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. I just want to talk to you a little bit about States. I'm trying to double back what you're doing 4 for 10. That's cool with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Bet that. I told Joy that I was talking to you. He said, tell you Choppa about a lot.
Hey, tell him don't use. He got to come up with his own shit. Nigga can't be stealing our stuff.
It went well, I guess. It just came down to a play. Could have won the whole thing, but just super proud of my guys, really, man. My guys really showed up. Nobody expected us to be here. But just, shout out to all my guys, man. Shout out to PME. Shout out to, the guys that showed up to every practice and scrimmage we had. All those things paid off in the end, man. They really showed. Just we're just really proud of my guys, man. I mean, we weren't supposed to be there. We lost to a team on a final play, just 13 seconds. They had 96 yards to go, and we just missed flags, and he scored, and they deserved it. They were a A team that got bumped down to B. I don't know how that is, but it is what it is, man. I didn't sleep much Sunday night, but I mean, I told you, it's gonna come down to how well I play. Statistically, I did the numbers. Vipers had the best offense. They scored the most points, 106. Choppa was 105. They played 5 games. We were number 3 with 90 points scored, which is pretty good because out of 21 teams, you rank third on offense, pretty good, better than 5 other teams in the A division. But we gave up 75 points. That's that's tough, man. But I knew it was going to take a huge effort from myself to win it. Unfortunately, it just fell short, man. They say as a quarterback, you take all the responsibility when you lose, none of the credit when you win. So it just comes with the territory.
I get you.
Another sad
Was there an
day.
easy game for you?
Huh?
Was there an easy game for you? I was going to ask you, what was your best
Game
and your worst
one,
game?
game one was pretty easy because the weather was nice. It was good. The team we played, give a shout out to the Outlanders for just coming out and put some guys out there and playing. I mean, it's just competing really. A good quarterback, but we were just too much for them. I mean, anytime we face a team like that and they play out of position and you can catch them playing out of position pre-snap, you start taking advantage of that. So you start loading up the next play anticipating that they're going to be out of position. So you're already locked and loaded to hit them right away. We attacked them real quick and just kind of went up on them. Couldn't really do anything. We had a good rotation on the D line. We're successful in that. Yeah.
Was the chip your toughest game? Your toughest matchup?
No, I mean, I guess I don't know how to answer that, to be honest, but the toughest matchup was probably the Vipers because it's the Vipers. Not saying the reroute wasn't tough; they were tough, but I felt like we did really well on the D line. But it was just so cold that like my head was throbbing. I couldn't process certain things, just as like I normally do. First pass, I threw a pick through the safety. I mean, to the a linebacker to my left. I was running a post route from the slot right. We audibled it, called it. It's kind of hung in the air a little bit. But again, if that is a normal situation, I come up and I see that backer there. I check it down to my guy that he's responsible for it because they're in cover 0, which means nobody's here. Check it down, go get it. But they didn't score on that drive. It was just back and forth, and then we ended up scoring a couple of drives after that. And then I think they scored, missed the extra point, and then we ended up having a kick return. And then it was just really tight. We were up 14. We were up 8 at that point. Somebody said, "Hey, go for 2, make it a 2-score game." I was like, "No, let's just because if they do score, they got to convert a 2-point conversion." They drove down and scored, and they converted 2-point. They converted their 2-point. Sean had the guy, missed him. Found a guy in the back of the end zone. They tied it. We had the ball late, and I knew that we just had to get in field goal range. I missed Daryl on a sail route. I mean, the wind was just so bad. And then subsequently, a couple of plays later, a couple of checkdowns, I missed that as well. Just, dude, it was just again, no excuse. They played in the same conditions, but it just seemed like that midnight had struck and Cinderella did not have her shoes. So that's really what it came down to, honestly, because I honestly felt like, and we spoke about this in private where I said, hey, man, it's going to come down to just us executing on offense and just being opportunistic on defense. But What's going to hurt us is the fact that we don't have that experience. A lot of these guys don't understand that once the ball gets here, it can go to the other side. And subsequently, that's how they scored on us with 13 seconds left. 96 yards away. He checked it down. We didn't rush. I don't understand why we didn't rush. No rush. He checks it down to the center, and the ball gets to the hash on the right, and he gives it to one of their fast guys, and the rest is history. I mean, they deserve it. They did everything they could, but it would have been so sweet to win that for all my guys. That is just because I think we just built something so great in that element. Like we were together. We would huddle close, just real tight because it was warmer. And that was just cool, man. I definitely love my guys, man. I'm just so proud of them that they could, they let me lead them, because
early.
Just run it. Oh, you have him.
Nope, still got him.
Jump.
What's that, ref? What is that, ref?
I see you.
Yep.
Go. There we go.
Do I get that?
Hey, good. Let's get active. Get up. Get active, Trace. Get active, Trace. Got he out of there. He got it there. Get active. Like I said, we still got plenty of time. Got it there. Let's go.
That hurts. Cheat him, son. You throw that hoe? You gonna throw that hoe? Make a play, lock. Whoa! Whoa! We forgot who that nigga was. Them boys balling on these niggas.
Hey, defense! We are built for this shit! We're built for this shit!
Get out there, weird to stop, you know what I mean? Yank.
Oh my god! This nigga juked 6 times.
He still got it? He still got it? That's just crazy. Oh, all right.
Come on! There you go! Oh yeah! Move! Oh yeah! Move! Oh yeah! Yeah! Let's go!
Who's your where y'all from and how the states go for y'all overall?
Well, represent the Vipers, of course, from 804 Richmond area. Well, for us, our motto is win it or go home, and we ain't quite win it. We got to the semis, lost to a good Choppa City team though. Hats off to them. Congratulations to them guys too, man. They earned it. Ran through the Richmond gauntlet. Shit, they beat the Avengers, us, and then they finally got over the hump against the Savages. So big shout out to them guys.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get into it. Who's your where y'all from, and how the states end up going for you?
Well, you see me right there in the bottom left. I was repping Supreme Beast. We are, from up here in Northern Virginia, and we got our ass handed to us. 0-2.
We had Team Prom. I think it was just a bunch of guys we kind of put together last minute from a couple different teams. We had me, Dylan, and my man Jonathan. You probably recognize him. He was number 3 receiver. We was all from the same squad, and then you had a dude named Devin who grabbed a couple of his folks that he knows from out Maryland. So kind of just put it all together really like the night or two before. So yeah.
Okay. Jump right into it. How was States for you, man? This your first date?
No, not at all. It's funny. I got that a lot this year. I've been first dates was 2011. Yeah, 2011 was my first date. So, um, I moved to Austin for work for a couple years.
Okay.
So my last dates would have been 22. Yeah, 2022, which I believe is the year the Vipers lost to that Nova team. I can't remember exactly what their name is, but
Well, face mob.
I know. Yeah, it was Wallu and the boys that year. I know that for a fact. I think they scored 3 touchdowns on us, and he was responsible for all 3 of them. So,
how was States for you, man?
Cold.
Coldest
Goddamn.
you ever played in?
Huh?
That's the coldest you ever played in?
No, I think 2017 and had that snowstorm in Richmond, but that I don't think it really was the snow. I think it was that wind. That wind was. But Saturday was cool. Sunday was just terrible.
I mean, I've only played in 3/4 states, and that's usually how it goes. Saturday be good, then Sunday, that
Yeah.
weather usually gonna do something, whether it's rain, snow, just cold or something.
Yeah, no, but that shit Sunday was different. I don't know what.
I couldn't even record for y'all niggas, man. That shit was brutal, dog.
Like,
this the worst weather you've played in?
yes, not even close. Not even close. Feels like even when you're on the field, it's like, sometimes when you play out there and you don't feel it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah, the adrenaline.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't work. Like I was trying to, like we went big boys at the end to win it. I couldn't even feel my hand. I was like, is it good? I couldn't even feel my hand for most of the tournament because it was just so cold. I got little baby ass fingers, so like my snaps were bad. I told us, y'all might have to bench me.
The conditions we played in, that was like the worst. I played in really bad conditions, but that was like the worst. Like if I had to, I played in the rain when it was like super cold and windy. And like cold rain sucks.
Yeah, definitely.
That's terrible. But like this is like the stepbrother from hell. It's like it's cold and it's like, I mean, I did everything to stay warm and I think I managed pretty well. I wore latex gloves. I covered my feet. I put plastic around my feet.
This
Put
the
my
first time
socks
you
on.
tried the latex glove trick?
Yeah, I was really surprised that it actually worked really well, believe it or not. Like it worked really well, but I was, like based on how I threw the ball, because I'm very, very meticulous about that stuff, like very, very careful because I don't like that, disrupt my flow. But I just kind of put it on my head. I was like, hey, you're either gonna have frozen fingers or you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I just dealt with it. And my hands, believe it or not, my hands were not that cold. They were cold enough because it was like 3 degrees outside, but it wasn't bad. I mean, wow, the NFL does it all the time. These guys out there, but again, they got giant hands, so they can just like grab a football like this. It's no big deal. For us little guys, it's different. But yeah.
Worst thing about having to play Q in this kind of code?
It doesn't change a lot for me, man. Being able to run around, that's obviously hindered when there's, ice and snow and stuff on the ground. But I mean, quarterbacks have it easy out there, especially in flag. Like, you're not getting hit. I mean, it's, if you're in full spread, you can line up 15 yards behind the rush. I don't think the cold really, really changes too much.
Okay. Is this the coldest game you played in?
Yeah, it's got to be up there. It damn sure felt like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like temperature-wise, if it was. I know States in 2017 was extremely cold. I played up at in Winchester, so like playing up in the mountains and stuff, it got really cold towards the end of the season. But yeah, that had to have been the coldest flag game I was a part of.
What is like playing Q in that type of cold, man?
Man, listen. To be 100% honest with you, I ain't never played football in that type of weather. That's the coldest I've
Football in
ever
general,
played
not
in.
even just flag.
Yeah. That's the coldest I've ever been in my life. Yeah, playing football. And I done played in West Virginia, Ohio, on the river, Pennsylvania, like all over. upstate New York.
Yeah.
With that win, that's the coldest I've ever played flag or pad football, any type of football.
Jeez. What does the win change about your game? Of course, it has something to do with throwing or whatever. What does it really change about your game?
That, for the most part, you got to learn when you take your shots. When you got the wind at your back, of course, you can take a shot, but I mean, it's gonna add a little bit to your deep ball. But trying to like throw it into the wind, anything deep is not gonna get done. Everything gonna have to be an out route, a slant, a curl, maybe a dig. But anything like a fly or a post, you can cancel that. Because I mean, 9 times out of 10, you don't got the arm strength to cut through the wind.
Okay. You've played States before with us, but this was your first go at QB. How was that?
It was smooth, bro. It was smooth.
I know you've been waiting on that too, now.
Yeah, for sure. A long time. But yeah, man, playing back in the fall. Shout out to my boy Chase. He taught us how to really run that spread offense and stuff like that. So we took what he was saying along with how we like to run it, because like I told you, man, I'm a football guy. Like, it's been kind of hard getting integrated to the flag world. So we kind of put the two together and learn how to have success using both. So we played most hated first. I already knew what that was going to be. This more of a game up here than it is on the field. Well, having guys that came together the night before is going to be difficult regardless. But I think we had some bright spots. And we ended up losing the game. I think defense was the main problem. We had no scheme on either side. I mean, shit, we started the game with 7 and then ended up, having the rest of the dudes join us for that game. But overall, we had a lot of bright spots and took that into the game with I think it was alumni. I never heard of them before. I tried to get some feelers out from dudes that have played before in the state tournament, and they said they was a pretty solid team. But I mean, we went out there and we did our thing. So I was happy to see what we put on the field.
Did this weekend match what you thought States would be? I guess on and off the field, maybe.
I didn't really get to see any other games in person, so I rate my experience on that an F, because that was my fault, because I took a nap, so I didn't get to see it. But as far as like the playing wise, oh yeah, it is especially what I thought it was going to be. I mean, seeing everybody like go down the field very quickly and precisely, even though we didn't score as much points as we should have. I mean, we moved the ball with precision, really. I can't really say that in the second game. We didn't really move it in the second. Well, we did, and then once it got really out of hand, it was like, oh well. Yeah. In my opinion. But yeah, I think that it definitely met my expectation of play.
Did this weekend match what you thought States would be? Especially playing QB now, because last time you was we had you in and out at safety, right. And I guess it's a weapon, probably much to your chagrin. But so how, like I said, did this weekend match up with you being out there almost? Did you go both ways?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you playing the entire game. Mm-hmm. How the States match up for you this time?
I would probably say there was aspects of States that I liked more this time around than last time, but there was also stuff that I liked last time. Like last time, I felt like it was more intense. Shit, we was out there playing against dogs every game. I feel like we was out there for a lot longer. It was cold, but people wasn't worried about that. It was kind of like let's ball. Okay. You know what I mean? And so every game was intense. And the team that we had had been put together. Y'all kind of brought me along because I couldn't. I signed that 360 deal. I couldn't play with y'all in the regular FXA season. Yeah. So coming into an established team, Definitely had a different feel to it. But this time around, being able to take charge a little bit along with dudes on my team like Beeb and Dylan and stuff and working with them and being the leader, I felt like, it gave a different feel. I feel like with that, it slowed down a little bit. Everything last time was moving really fast.
Okay.
Whereas this time around, it was kind of slowed down and I got to see things a lot more for what they were. And quite honestly, like this is no slight to the organization as a whole. And maybe I'm just getting better at flag football, but the competition don't seem as here and here as it did that first time.
Okay.
This time it felt like okay, like I'm out here, like I could really play with these dudes. In the past, I'm like, damn, I'm still trying to learn how to play.
Yeah.
Whereas this time I felt like I was able to make a lot more plays and hang around a lot more. So again, I think that everything just come with time.
Okay. Okay.
Mo, I've won probably 50, 60 championships. And I thought the one I won at Worlds this is the best one.
Why is that?
Because I think it's just the ride. We started 5 years ago, lost to the Savages in 2 previous championships, and to beat them, it just doesn't get fucking better than that. And I hope it was Mike Bland you were talking to, so I can tell him it was Choppa City by a lot.
It definitely was. He told me, "Nah, man, you gotta come up with your own saying, man."
Mike's my guy. He's the funniest dude ever, yo.
Definitely, I'll be tripping every time him and Kyle look up.
Mike's my guy. All those are, but for real, those are my guys. Like over these last 5 years playing against them, seeing them at other tournaments is just you learn to it's a rivalry. I think it's over the last 5 years probably the best rivalry between up north and down in Richmond is us versus Savages.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's been 4 incredible games. I'm just glad we finally got it.
Best and worst pass from you all weekend. You remember?
Yeah, the best one was Sunday through a dot to Amp up the right sideline, his second touchdown. And honestly, he didn't even think he was gonna get it. It was just he got even with him, and I just let it rip. Had the wind at my back, threw it, and fell right in the basket. He walked up under it.
Was it a go route, a post, or what?
Fly right up the sideline.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the worst pass, 2 of them actually. One of them was a pick, and I just shouldn't have threw it. It got tipped. And then the second one was actually a touchdown, but threw it to Kai in the wind, and the wind took it and made it die down. And I tried to throw it so hard, tweak my shoulder. So that was definitely the worst one.
Best ball you threw all weekend?
I don't know, man. I didn't feel like I honestly had too many crazy throws over the weekend. That corner that I threw to Joe on 4th down against, I don't know if it was against you guys or if it was against Coalition in the far corner. That felt good. Ran a lot of full spreads. So honestly, any of the throws that I had where we actually had people blocking and I could kind of step up and throw, those always feel good. It kind of takes you back to a simpler time.
Is there a throw you wish you had back?
The pick against Choppa City for sure. It was the ball I was trying to throw. Again, it's a lot of guys out there don't really know me. I was threw a little 10, 12-yard dig, was trying to get him to motor down so he could just kind of catch it in his chest and just be there as opposed to throwing it out in front. Cold weather, it was 0 degrees or whatever it was out there. I was trying to make it a catchable ball. It wasn't, he couldn't really break down, and he did the right thing trying to kind of get a hand on it, maybe knock it down, and tipped it right to one of their guys, and luckily was able to make a flag pull. But yeah, that was definitely really the only throw that I really want back.
What was the toughest matchup for you? Who had the best rush?
I mean, I would have to say just off of it because we pulled ourselves, we benched ourselves for it. Vipers, Emmett beat me. When Fatty threw a bad interception, but it was my fault. I got off the ball. I got off the ball slow, and Emmett just blew right by me when he shot the gap. So I said when we got on the sideline, let's try spread. Me and Lamar were let's go super spread. So take me out at center, take all of us out, put DJ in, and then that was the best thing it did. And then in the championship game, we started spread against Savages. Like we played spread majority of the game. End of the half, we went one play with conventional, and we scored. And then we went spread. It was going back and forth. And then the final drive, we went conventional, and we drove down the field. Like they only rushed 3. So we were able to pick it up and able to get down the field. And Ahmad got by, I think it was either Mayo or Sean. Ahmad was able to get by him for the tutty to not won us the game.
What game was the toughest for you this weekend? Was it the Choppa game?
Yeah, Choppa City game.
By far?
Yeah. And I mean, we knew that going into it. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. Choppa's a very seasoned team, and they got a lot of guys that's been playing. A lot of them play circuit ball. You know, they run what they run. So we knew it wasn't going to be a cakewalk at all. I mean, 7-zip, the zip hurt. That definitely sting. Yeah. But I mean, they had opportunities and they only scored on that first drive.
Okay. You faced off against my homeboy, PME, the quarterback from PME.
Oh man, look, I got a lot of respect for that guy. We chopped it up for a good little minute. Just about, just quarterback play. Little things. And then he came up and was watching our first game. Yeah. And I got a lot of respect for that man, yo. Chopped it up. He definitely dropped some jewels, especially if I ever a football ever mess up. I know how to get it. Yeah. Get it straight. And then the funny thing is, like when I saw PME, I played against come to find out it's his son, EO. I played against him and in 9-man semi-pro years ago. This style of flag actually in nationals. And then I played with him for 7-point spread with 9-man. Okay. So I was like, that's their rec team that he runs the organization. So when I saw the name, I was like, is anybody affiliated with him? And they was like, yeah, his son played. Yeah. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was his son. But then when I saw him move, I'm like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Because Buddy, he ain't small, but Buddy can go.
Yeah, he can move.
Yeah.
I think that was his I was about to say his first States, but I think that's his first tournament at all. So it was definitely good to see him.
Yeah, Buddy can go. I like what they got. Yeah. I like what they got.
Like I said, salute to them. They lost in the chip at the B, so salute to them for real.
Yeah, that's tough.
34.5 underdogs against the Vipers, and they're defending champs, and they absolutely think they're going to steamroll us. But then we played them, and it wasn't that. It was, they were just 8 guys, that put their pants on just like we did, And I got to know some of the guys. Their quarterback, I can't remember his name. He's real nice guy. Who? Chauncey, yeah, really good dude. We were chopping it up. Just it was good vibes there. Had a chance to meet Kai and spoke to him briefly. It was good, good opportunity to meet the OGs that I actually been doing this and to play them in that level and keep it that close. I honestly feel like, they had, I do have the numbers. We put up more points against them than anybody there. 15. You see what I'm saying? So, pat on the back, I'm proud of that. But like my guys did that. We did that. Offensively, we did that. We put up points on these guys.
Hardest defense you saw all weekend? Or was it cold?
Yeah, the weather. Honestly, man, I think you guys played as well as you could. I think Choppa has a great defense. Coalition has, I've been playing against Coalition for well over 10 years now at this point. So we faced some great defenses. Choppa really started to figure it out towards the end of the game, which got lucky and made some plays. Not lucky, but we made the plays we had to make to bring it back to within a couple points. But shout out to honestly all 3 defenses that we played.
Okay, did you make any plays? Well, that somehow you would have.
I did not. Nah, I did not. Realistically, huh?
Was it a playing time thing? You weren't on the field enough to make plays?
Nah, like even when I was on the field, I feel like if you watch the video or even look at me play, I feel like the QB1, the QBs were getting rid of the ball very quickly. And 2, when they didn't get rid of the ball, either I over pursued it, or B, somebody else got them already. So it was, I wouldn't say it was really a playing time thing. I got much playing time. Me, Zoe, Dimitri, we all really shared, all got rotations really equally. So I wasn't sweating the playing time either. I knew what my role was coming in. So if I didn't get any PT, I was not sweating it. Just being there was fun because that was my first tournament. So
Okay.
was not sweating it at all.
What kind of adjustments did you make from game 1 to game 2, or was just the level of most hated compared to alumni, or what was it? A combination of both?
Yeah, I would say a combination of both. Obviously, when you have most hated, that was a super stacked team. I mean, we had a sideline and there was 2 subs. They had a sideline and it was 12 subs. You know what I mean? So, and all those guys have been playing flag football since I was in high school. So, there's just a level of experience with this type of stuff that I feel like you have to have in order to have success with it. So that was one thing. But I think we kind of just found our rhythm, like even towards the end, threw a touchdown pass, and we kind of just figured out, all right, what's going to be our game plan, what worked, what didn't. And we went into the next one just feeling out what the rush more than anything was going to be like, because that was most hated strong point was the rush. So when we saw that our O-line was holding up against the alumni's rush, I knew that I could just play my game. And, I like to sit back there and scramble and extend the plays and kind of wait till people get open and stuff like that, or just dot them up. So we was able to do that against alumni, and it was really about finding that rhythm for sure.
Okay. When did you feel the momentum either turn in your favor or slip away?
In the Choppa game?
I guess the whole weekend, tell you the truth, or was it just in the Choppa game? You was feeling good in the Choppa game?
Yeah, man, it was 50 to zip, 28-15, and 28-7.
Okay.
So yeah, the Choppa game was the only one that we ever had any type of blowback.
Was there a moment where you felt the momentum kind of shift?
To be honest with you, we chased it the whole time because we got the ball first, didn't do nothing with it, and they got it, held it. I mean, they put a drive together and scored, and from that point on, we was chasing.
Okay.
And then, like I said, but the defense, man, big shout out to our defense. Like they did everything I asked them to do. Just give me a stop. We're gonna punch it in. And I mean, like I said, we fought, we tried, we came out different formations, different things. Like, and I'm not even gonna make an excuse and say it was the weather because we all had to play in it.
Yeah.
They just made more plays than we did at the end of the day. And consequently, it hurt us.
Yeah. All right, you're a D1 athlete. Does this compare? You still get juice for this, like nerves and anxiousness, or just another day in cleats?
I think that there are moments that do get me hyped up. Like I said, we play most hated, and that team will always have me in my mental bag, or because they like to talk a lot, and personally, I feel like, and anybody that's played against me can vouch for this, whether it's alumni, most hated, the prime time from the regular FXA season. Don't matter who I've played against. For me, I have achieved my football dreams and goals. So to be out there, it's fun. Like I like to have fun. I'm a competitor at the end of the day and I want to win, but it's more fun than anything. So when I'm out there, I'm not looking to just do a bunch of this. Like, let's just play ball. You know what I mean? So when people do a lot of this, I'm like, damn, like this must be what you wanted to do your whole life. So it definitely does not compare to D1 football at all. But I do have a lot of respect for the guys that have done this for a very long time, because it does take a completely different skill set. The game of football at the D1 college level doesn't really translate to being on a flag field when you got dudes jumping between guys so they can't pull a flag, or doing the duck walk stuff. Like, none of that is the same. But the competition and being able to talk back and forth, and it does get really intense some games, and that I enjoy. So I just like to have fun, man. But
was this more about chasing the chip or proving something?
Both, because they said we couldn't beat them. They said we ain't had dogs. They said we couldn't beat Savages or Vipers. We couldn't stand tall. They said we had the 8 fastest guys. Like when you put it out there that we were getting open, we were able to make the moves. The weather sucked, so it kind of took away some of it, but our defense locked down. Like we said it, me and Fatty talked about it, and we said it because we all went to Hooters afterwards. We said it adding literally day of roster locks, we added Mooney.
Mm.
And that was probably one of the best things we did because he was able to step in when Jason got hurt. He was able to step in when James got hurt.
Mm.
And, he took control of the defense, and we were able to communicate and play. Like, we won this state tournament without our 2 best defensive players.
Well, that's true. That's true. Looking around the league, what was the biggest surprise or disappointment, so to say?
Oh, surprise was Ray and them. It's not even close. Surprise was Ray and them. They played. I watched that game against the Vipers. Honestly, they were a dumb pick 6 away from that just being a 1-score game.
Mm.
Like they bought in and almost, Reroute's a A team. They're an A team. And they lost. They said they lost on the final play.
Yeah.
They scored on the final play of the game to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest surprise was, Ray leading. I told Ray, I was like, you got a young team. I was like, stick with them. Disappointment was, I'm gonna say it outright. It was FDK and Primal Fear combo. They did themselves a disservice. I don't know who that other guy is. I'm sure he's a great football player, but if he ain't ever played flag, it's different. Curtis beats 5-4-0.
Oh,
Curtis was dotting up Savage's secondary. He threw 1 bad pick that he underthrew DJ, but outside of that, they were cooking. They beat that 5-4-0 team if Curtis played quarterback. I think that was the biggest disservice.
Oh, so you watched some of the game?
Oh, I watched both of them.
Okay.
Because they played both times they played before us on the same field, so we were able to watch it. So I just see it, and the guy who was playing, he's a good quarterback. He's a good arm talent, but it's a different game.
Yeah,
you gotta be able to, you can't just sit in the pocket. You gotta be. And Curtis, if Curtis wants to get out the pocket, he can still throw it because he's got a strong arm and he can make people miss. So I think whatever happened, I don't know. Just not seeing him start was crazy. And I said to Jason, I was like, you guys would be on the Sunday if you played Curtis.
Yeah, Pat. What we talking about? Uh-oh, made a fucking play. Cut back. Where's Flags at? Good for it.
Same side. Okay, let's get it on. Is that?
Yeah, Texas. Yeah? No, I recorded the kickoff. You good. Let that bitch go. That's a bucket like shit.
Hey, I got you, twin. Look out.
Case closed.
Uh-oh, that's a pig mop. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, Mike.
Who?
Yeah!
There you go, Zoe.
You should have threw it to the ground, bro.
There's a hole.
Keep going! Stay right there, Zach. Yeah!
Yeah, DJ. Any surprises? As far as teams, as far as players, what?
Reroute, winning the whole thing. I mean, they're a good squad, but I don't think nobody had them winning it. I think everybody. I mean, for me, I would say Avengers, maybe nonfiction, but I think Reroute surprised everybody. They won it. Shout out to Richmond team.
Yeah. A kind of went how you thought it would. I mean, you probably thought y'all was going to win it, but A kind of went how you thought it would between them three.
Yeah, pretty much Final Four. We from the list I already knew, and the people that was on the teams probably was most hated Vipers. Who else? Choppa and Savages. That's pretty much my Final Four I had.
Did you get a chance to see Most Hated at all?
I watched them the second game on Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. You faced any good DBs this weekend?
I mean, Choppa, I think Cheatham, was it Cheatham?
Yeah.
And
you faced Cheatham before?
Yeah, for probably a couple years now. Yeah, he used to play in Richmond before he moved up there. So
yeah, that's what Fatty told me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he a dog.
Okay.
But Saturday was. I mean, we had two easy. Well, PME was good. PME was good. So I ain't really do too much receiver against that game. It was pretty much like wing.
Okay. I see you was in the trenches. You rush often?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the box. I ain't gonna say rushing, but I have to be down there because I'm calling the defense most of the time. So I like calling defense. I've been calling defense in 8-man. Okay. A lot of people don't know that, but
that was my next question. How long you been doing that? It's been like that in 8 for a long time, or that's something new?
Since I left primetime, I pretty much learned from playing with them. You know what I mean? So when you learn the game from the vets like that, you just pretty much take it on your own and try to make a team great. But it's just I learned to do a lot of adjustments on the fly when playing with primetime. So that helped me out a lot.
Okay. What happened? What kept y'all off the trip, man?
Defense, we hit our goal. Our goal was always keep it 14 or under. We feel like we can win any ball game scoring more than 14 points. So we just didn't do our job on offense. Offense, Saturday we looked good, but again, we didn't really have a challenge with the team. But Choppa was our pretty much only competition we played all weekend. I mean, we just didn't connect. I don't know if guys was cold or, you can't say we was because we had a game before that. But again, that was another no limit. So.
Yeah, it's funny because Mike brought it up. I never really thought about the disadvantage it is to 8 teams, the way this format was set up. Like you're not facing nobody until it's time to, like every game counts. You know what I mean?
I like the idea, but like I said, it don't really benefit the great teams or the teams that been doing it. Like we playing a team like Outlanders. I said on the live, like I know I talk shit, but I said on the live we gonna win by 50, and that's what we did. So it wasn't that was truth to that. It just because I knew that team, so it was just like no, it didn't matter who we had, we were still gonna win by 50 because they just some guys that just play together. I think. So.
It's funny, like you said. Wow, you've been doing this for a little while. You know a lot of the teams, and it's all fun and games and jokes or whatever. But there's some truth to what you're saying. Like you came and told me, like I was Y'all might have took it the wrong way, but I'm just saying what I saw. Like, y'all was going on 2 and fucked around and went on 2. It's just
I mean, like I said, it wasn't saying y'all was sorry, and it was more of what the other teams had. I mean, that's why I said, because I was like, Supreme Beast's a good team, but I know what Avengers gonna bring, and the people don't. I mean, you know, a lot of teams they switch the names and all that, and then once they get out there, they be like, "Oh God, why the hell they going to be?" and all. So you know how it go when it comes to state. So
yeah.
like I said, Coalition. That's I mean, they just a team that control the game. Been playing. They've been playing for a long time together. So I mean, you could look at them and be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna beat the mess out of them," and it don't work like that. Like
Yeah, you're
that's
in
just
the
a
before you know it.
Yeah, so they always gonna stay in the game. It don't matter who they playing, A or B. They gonna be in the game regardless to the last drive. So
yeah. Toughest part about those long rides home with no ring, man. It don't happen to you often, but
man, I don't really be mad. I think because when I do lose, like when we lost Sunday, we just have conversations the whole way home. Like I don't listen to no music. No, I'm straight calling my teammates. Like we should have did this or what the hell happened. I probably talked to Coble probably for 45 minutes of that ride. Chauncey another 45 minutes of. By the time you do that, you at home. You know what I mean? So we go right into why the hell we lost. Or I mean, you think of, like I always go straight into the game. Like could have did this, could have did that. So I don't know.
That's how you get better, man. As soon as the game over, you talk about how you can get better. That's the only way you're gonna get better, yo.
Yeah.
Well, what's next for you?
Florida, Orlando, Tampa. Rest. I know everybody playing in that. I think it's Holiday Bowl, Fredericksburg again.
Yeah, you putting up?
Nah, I mean, I can pull up, but I ain't playing though. I'm gonna just rest. Like, but too much. I don't want to mess around and be hurt more than what I am trying to get extra work in. So I just feel like rest is the best thing.
I know State's a long way away, but you going for 7 or you going down to B? What you doing?
And people won't let me be great for nothing. I've been trying to play B for 3 years now. Like, look, man, my age, just let me play B, man. And you know, I get the call already, man. We can't go out like that. I'm like, man, look, bro, I'm just trying to chill. Like, it is what it is, man. Just let me play quarterback or something. Like, I ain't even trying to stack the team. I just want to go to B, play quarterback. Like the whole, like I'm not looking to go B to stack a team and win. Like I'm in B to play quarterback. Like that's it.
How many teams you play quarterback on? Is it just Positive Vibes or the co-ed teams or what?
Yeah, co-ed Positive Vibes. I got the men's team like 5s, but we don't pop out a lot, but it just depends on when guys available.
Vipers use only time you don't play Q?
Yeah. I mean, when I play Q if like Chauncey or Cole were not there. I mean, most times in the league they had something going on and I play Q, but other than that,
Chauncey don't play too many tournaments, so Kobe was usually queuing at the tournaments.
we don't really play as Vipers. We don't really play no tournaments. So we just do league and states.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I let you get to it live at the GOAT. Let you get to it, man.
About to jump on, talk to a couple of people tonight. Go through the recap. I'm gonna try to do a real recap. So.
Okay. Don't do us too bad, man. Don't do us too bad. All right, bro. Appreciate you, dog. What's next for you? What's next for y'all? Did you play in a lot of tournaments, or you just pull up for states, or what?
For the most part, I just play in states, but I ain't gonna lie. Like this year, I being a 43, the old guy in the league and the states, damn near. I got back in the gym a lot, man. So, one of my teammates and my brothers, man, I got a lot of respect for that guy, LC, who wasn't there this weekend. Big shout out to him. He did a ultimate marathon And this year, I mean, he did a lot of good stuff with that type of like the mental health and just, you know, just healing and finding something besides football to give him like a sense of peace.
Okay.
Like his first time ever really doing it to my knowledge. And he did a 5K, a 10K, a marathon, and then an ultimate marathon, which is, if I'm not mistaken, over 26 miles.
Mhm.
I think he did it Sunday. So that joint was like 31 miles. That's why he wasn't there.
Okay.
So definitely a big shout out to him. But earlier this year, man, he put me on the like fasting. First time I'd ever really done it. And I did a 48-hour fast with him. A couple of my other teammates did it too. Breon, Quan did did one or two of them, and lost like 8 pounds in 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, man. But it opened up some stuff mentally too. Like, man, so when I get off work, I'm not really hungry.
Yeah.
It's just I'm used to eating, and I can go without that meal.
Okay.
So tapped into that. Tapped into intermittent fasting, eating in only 8 hour windows, some days 4 hour windows, and pretty much like one good meal a day, and just drinking water for the rest of the day. You can do water, green tea, or black coffee, and I don't drink the other two, so I just did water.
Okay.
He had me putting like salt in it, pink Himalayan salt, to get my electrolytes, which is on pretty much just flush right through me.
Mhm.
But that joint definitely opened up a lot, so I got back in the gym. And I mean, I had lost a total of like almost 30-some pounds.
Okay. Salute.
Yeah. So I was like, man. And then, with working just regular life, really got out of the gym for a little bit, but still felt a lot better than I thought I was, because I didn't play at all in the fall.
Yeah.
I played like maybe 3 games in the spring, set out the entire fall. This is my first tournament first time I threw a football since the spring.
Okay.
And I picked up like I never left off. So, man, I'm really hit the gym this year and see what it do.
Okay.
See how we bounce back, because I can't go out on a goose egg. That's for damn sure.
I know that's right.
And yeah, so we got something to chase now.
Salute to the journey, man. Salute to the journey.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, we're in the same boat, man. I can't go out on a 0-2. Like I can't believe
Yeah,
I make it a Sunday. That's only my third States, but still, man, that's a
it's
big,
tough, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like it was just different the way they did the brackets, but I actually liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
But I just wish it would have been communicated beforehand.
Yeah. I think
Because
you would have brought a different roster. I'm not
yeah,
gonna use that as an excuse, because we still lost it to an A team and a B team, but I would have brought a different roster if that was the case.
yeah,
But like you said,
right.
I definitely like the format, especially because
Yeah,
I hear that's how a lot of tournaments are anyway. So
yeah. I like the format. And it made you had to compete
mhm.
and just show up. And it was like the first game, it was like, look, we're gonna try to put up as many points as we can. Don't let them cross the 50. Like that was our mindset and motto. They ain't crossed the 50 to their last drive. And then the second game, we wanted a shutout too. Like we wanted to put up. My goal was to put up at least 60 to 70 points and only give up no more than one touchdown. We put up 78 and gave up 2. So
Okay. Yeah. As always, man, I enjoy your time, man. Appreciate this, bro.
yes, sir, my brother.
All right, till next time, bro. What's next for you?
Man, we trying to put a winter team together. Winter is not the most desirable season by any means for any of the guys in this organization. But I'm really trying to take the opportunity to continue playing.
Okay.
Because like I said, I'm going being from the running back band from season 1. Now I can make some throws. It's spotty, but I can make some throws. I'm actually learning to play. So I want to take advantage of every season that's had. And if that means I play winter, spring, summer, fall, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, we just trying to build on the core group that we do have and continue to surround ourselves with elite players. And like I said, some of that comes with experience, but I've also seen these teams stacked.
Yeah.
So just networking, getting dudes on the team that's quote unquote free agents.
Yeah.
And if I'm not playing with the Gators now for winter, then it'll be I think Dylan calls the team prime. You know, whatever works, man. I just want to keep playing.
Okay, so there's no more Tigers.
No more
Okay,
Tigers. We
okay,
just
okay.
rebranded. We were gonna do a merge because it seemed like that's what everybody was doing. I've yet to see one team, at least that I've played against, that was the same exact team as when we first played them. I'll usually look at them and, you know, it will be this team that made it just to this point, and then this team that made it to the same, and they're like, you know, if we put this together, we could probably win a chip. So they join, and then next team does it, next team does it. Whereas, you know, we've kind of kept the same people the whole entire time, and we're trying to get it like that. But I feel like you can't do it without guys that's been doing this for 5-10+ years and trying to recruit them, man. Trying to get some recruiting going on.
I got you. And you made it to Sunday. Is that the coldest you've played in?
Nah, man, it get cold up there in the Northeast. Cold up there in the Northeast, man. Flag wise, 1,000%. But we didn't even get to play the game.
What you mean?
Not enough dudes showed up.
Swear, for both of y'all or just y'all?
For us.
Oh
Not
my
enough people
God.
showed up, and the ref called the game. It was 5 minutes after. They gave us 5 minutes for 6 people to show up. And we didn't have it, so they called the game. And it blew me because I'm like, man, we would have definitely competed, if not won that joint. I feel like we could go up against anybody. So
you earned that. You know what I mean? Y'all earned that next day. Y'all like, I mean, speaking for me, we didn't earn that motherfucker. Like, we went home. So
yeah, I was wondering what was going. But when I got sent the live where everybody got picked for the pool play.
Okay.
I was told that the teams that y'all were playing against was a real tough schedule. So, you know.
Like I said, this probably won't make the show. Coalition is definitely a vet team, definitely a team that signed up for a very good. Savages again are a quality team that signed up for B. I feel like we beat ourselves against both of them. Not to take anything from them, I feel like we beat ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I doubt if I get into that anywhere in this show because I still ain't process that shit.
Man, because I was talking to Purnell because he didn't make it. They didn't make it to Sunday either.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, bro. It's honestly, dog, like I'm learning this the last 3 or 4. And it's funny because you said something about teams merging, whatever. I'm learning this the last 3 or 4 seasons. Like I've grabbed pieces from a lot of teams that were very fucking good. And either my teammates didn't know they were good or they came in doubting my teammates and the chemistry just never meshed. And that shit don't work, man. Like good pieces over chemistry never happens. What's next for you? What's next for y'all?
For me personally, Worlds. That's next for flag football. I'm not putting my cleats on. I'm not doing really much until probably right around then.
Okay. Is that mid-January, end of January?
Yep. It starts that Wednesday going into Martin Luther King weekend.
Okay.
So they start 8-man and 8 co-ed is Wednesday and Thursday, and then they do like 35 and up, 40 and up those days too, and then Friday is when all the like major small ball stuff happens. That's when it starts.
Okay. Well, first off, congrats to you, man. And as always, I enjoy your time, man. Appreciate it.
Well, hang on now. Let's talk about Supreme Beast, man. Let's talk about it. I seen the film. What happened? Talk to me. I saw your head bounce off the ground too. Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know whether this is gonna be on the show or not. What's next for you?
That's a great question.
Do you play in a lot of tournaments?
Yeah, we did. I guess the first like travel we did was we played up in Jersey. We played in Skamoog for a couple years. That was my first like exposure to 5-man. So that's obviously context. That's different. We did the AFFL circuit the second year. We actually went down to Orlando. We were like the last team to get in. You know, you had to be invited like that second year. You had to be invited. We went down there, made it to the championship. Lost by a touchdown. Traveled around and played in a couple of different tournaments up and down the East Coast and stuff. But I guess next for us is really just solidifying the roster. Making sure guys want to stick together. A lot of those guys don't really have a home, like I said. So just making sure it's going to be something that everybody wants to show up for. League play and maybe travel. Here and there. But I think from what we all saw on the field, what we've all been talking about since then, I think most of those guys will probably stick together, maybe add one or two more pieces, and hopefully come out and compete in the A next year for States.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. I appreciate your time, yeah.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Did this have you more interested in more tournaments? Are you down for more?
Well, I was already interested in tournaments to begin with. I was just trying, I was talking to Chase, and he was like, "You just got to make your own team." But I was like, realistically, nobody really knows me, so I was like, I can't really make my own team.
Yeah.
But joining somebody, going to other tournaments that know me, hell yeah, I wouldn't mind going to other tournaments. So it sucked that I was hunting for the when the Turkey Bowl came, because I definitely would have done that, and I definitely would have came to the Frederick's Bowl tournament that you guys did. So, but being out of town, that sucked that I wasn't here for that.
No, I'll definitely keep you in the loop about more tournaments, though, man. They got a tournament coming up in 2 weeks. I know it's around the Christmas break, so they're going a lot of us can't participate in it. But if you are interested, send your name along. What's next for you?
I may Ray DM me to do winter. I may do that, or I may be a free agent. I just don't want to sit around and not do anything besides train, obviously. So I'd rather stay active. Basketball a little too pricey for me, a little too pricey for my pocket. So I ain't trying to do that. But yeah. So besides that, I may do some free agent stuff. Obviously, if you do the Sunday rec, do those. But definitely gonna be back in the spring.
Okay.
No namers will be back.
Right there. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. First tournament, first States, no wins, but you still enjoyed yourself.
Hell yeah. I mean, it was an experience in itself. I'm personally glad I ain't have to wake my happy ass up and drive to Richmond. That in itself, paying for a hotel and getting an ass whooping would have sucked.
Oh, yes.
That would have sucked. But hell, I mean, nigga brought a whole tent. I mean, I was expecting when y'all said tents, I was thinking one of those Pee Wee Jones. They got the four corners. We just stick it into the ground. But when I seen that joint was enclosed, I was like, oh, y'all done this before. I was like,
big shout out to Fork, man. Like I said, he done this a couple times. He's like, yeah, this shit, we definitely doing it correctly.
That nigga got money. That nigga was, oh my God. He was wearing he had the glasses on, the new Jones. He had the Kobe Jones. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's
made sure he gonna do States correct this year, man.
I was like, oh my God. Yeah, that was crazy. But the nap was the best part.
Did you leave and take a nap, or you napped in the tent?
Oh, I meant to. I mean, I wanted to watch the second game, but when y'all said it was neither one of the opponents we was playing, that 6x6 blanket felt like a 12x12 when I got comfortable. So, yeah, it was crazy.
You say who? Oh, Orlando? I can't believe that shit happened. Let's go, Rush. Let's go, Rush. Let's go. There you go. Kick it. What the fuck is that?
Damn.
Center coming to you, Rev.
Do that have something to do with you?
No, I know it didn't have nothing to do with me.
Whoa.
What you grab? You
Hey, Joey moving. Damn, boy.
Yeah, TJ! Good one!
catch, DJ. That's a catch, DJ.
Honestly, we need to take our time. Yeah.
Already. Come on, come on. Yeah, have faith. Yeah, have faith. Yeah, have faith. Ah, what we talking about, boy? Fuck we talking about, boy?
Right now.
There you go. Shoot the shit, JJ.
Good work, Tay. Good snap, Joey. Everybody else hit.
Took the shot. Why is it so open? That nigga's trash.
So
how you feel about the way they broke it down this year?
Hated it.
Yeah.
What they should have done was they should have brought up Keith's fucking B team, the Avengers, the team y'all played. They should have brought them up to A, let us 8 play the 2 pool play games so we can then prep for Sunday, all 8 make it. And then B should have had more than 7 teams make it. I think that's kind of crap. I think it should have been at least there was like 14, like 10. Like it base it off point differential. But Jeremy likes doing that division bullshit. I hate it. I hate it. And then what prime time or prime or whatever the hell, whatever that was a no limit, whatever what task force or whatever the fuck they're called up here.
Yeah, it was Tigers and Task Force and
those bums. You could put those bums forfeited on a Sunday.
Yeah, and it's funny because I talked to Myles. He was like, "Yeah, only 6 people popped up, man." That's crazy.
That's ass. They're bums for that. I don't care. They can hate me all they want. I don't give a shit. I'm a champion. Fuck them.
I'm a champion.
Like they're bum. That's bum behavior. I don't care. Like we all came out because we wanted to win this shit, and I think that's why it worked for us. Like we all talked. We all get along. Like not one person on the team did that. Like
well, I actually did like the way they broke it down. I mean, I probably would have changed a couple players on my team. Not, you know what I mean? Because you need your best team, but at the same time, I kind of like how that broke down. It's still 2 playoffs, one way or another. It's not for us, but anyway. It's still, you know what I mean, 2 different playoffs on Sunday, this, that, and third. So I have no problem with that break.
I mean, your games were competitive. I think you could have beat both those teams you played.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm definitely not going to try to get in that talk because I'll get up dragging my team.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, it's just, it's experience.
Yeah. I really like how Brad and Jeremy did it. Like, if you're a B team and you don't know, and then you beat an A team, you're like, oh, okay, hold on, we're better than we thought. And then vice versa. If you're an A team, like, okay, we need some more work to get done. So, like,
I mean, you look at PME, they only lost the Vipers by 14, and Ray threw a pick 6. If he scores on that play, that's a tie game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know what you have till you play the right competition.
Yeah. And then you look at a Ray team, like, nobody knew any of them dudes, and they made it all the way to the chip. So,
exactly. I mean, yeah, if you play mistake-free football and do things right, I mean, you can beat any of these teams.
Yeah. What was your thoughts coming to this new format?
I mean, the format itself is, like I said, I've been playing since 2011. So, as far as 8-man goes, as far as like the seeding and everything, you just play whoever lines up against you. It's not really that big of a deal, honestly. We were slated to be in the B just because, a lot of us hadn't really played in a while. Ruck, the tall white dude that was playing in the middle on defense, he's been out of it for a couple of years. He's played for a long time. It was really just, guys that, didn't really have a home or whatever it was that wanted to just kind of get out there and run around, see what it was going to be like. So we signed up B, obviously went 2-0 on Saturday, faced a really good Choppa City team. And I think it's great. I think obviously it would have been much more well received if it would have been communicated like that up front. But other than that, I don't have any issues with it at all.
Yeah, I think I feel the exact same way. If it had been communicated better, then I would have had no problem with it. But it turned out. All right, y'all. That's a wrap on States. Another year in the books. Recaps are done, and we probably won't spin back on tournament talk till we talk about Worlds or recaps till spring 26. Appreciate everybody who tapped in, especially those who tap in every week. Those who left a comment, liked, and shared, or those who just listened. Make sure you subscribe because 4 for 10s ain't stopping. More players, more perspective, same culture, same energy. Stay locked in because we're talking about more than just flag over here. Hella combos. We're talking about rap, cousins talking business, and more. So pull up. Now, time about.
They don't ask.
understand that, yo.
They don't ask how you do it, yo. They ask how many. Like I've won everywhere now. No, this was. I mean, I haven't won at Weekend Warriors Worlds, but I have won Weekend Warriors. I guess UFFL Nationals is the only last thing, but I don't think I'm playing any of that. But this was it. This I've won everywhere I've played, every format, every style. I've won Mondays 5s, Saturday 5s, Wednesday. I won it all somehow or one way, shape, or form. All the 8s, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday morning, Sunday night. I've won USA flag, multiple. Got a Worlds on my first try. Trying to sweep this year. I'm telling you, brother, this was
good.
Yes, sir. Hey, let me know about the shirt. I'm still want to get a shirt for sure.